Welcome back to AG Chelsea TV, your go-to home for the hottest and most exciting updates on the Blues. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Buonanotte complete move to Chelsea. With very little time left in the summer transfer window, Chelsea need to move quickly if they want to get any more signings over the line. They put in an offer in the region of €40 million for Fermin Lopez last night, but that move appears to depend on the player as well, raising the bid further to meet Barcelona's expectations. There have been some suggestions that Chelsea could look to sign Conrad Harder of Sporting CP as well. That would depend on the situation of Nicolas Jackson. While his loan move to Bayern Munich appears to have been cancelled, a permanent exit has not been completely ruled out yet. There is one signing Chelsea are close to making though, after announcing the arrival of Alejandro Garnacho yesterday. And it is that of Facundo Buonanotte of Brighton. All documents are ready with Brighton for the loan move. So, unless something unexpected happens, Buonanotte is going to be a Chelsea player very soon. Of course, some eyebrows have been raised at the move. Buonanotte is a talent for sure. That being said, we have not seen him deliver on a consistent basis. In fact, he spent the previous season out on loan at Leicester City. And the Argentine international was not able to establish himself as a regular starter for a club that ended up getting relegated. Is that the type of player who will be able to make a significant impact at Chelsea? Well, perhaps the style of football will suit him. Who knows? We will find out very soon for sure. Denmark international rejects move to Chelsea. The Blues have so far picked up 7 points from games against Crystal Palace, West Ham United and Fulham, with Eno Maresca's side not set to play outside of the capital until a game against Manchester United towards the end of September. The Italian will be relatively pleased with his side's start to the new campaign, with the reigning FIFA Club World Cup champions having impressed without talisman Cole Palmer in their last 2 games. With the end of the transfer window fast approaching, it is unclear whether or not the West London side have completed their transfer business. However, it has emerged that one player has rejected a proposed move to Stamford Bridge. According to Portuguese outlet Record, Sporting CP striker Conrad Harder is set to snub a potential move to Chelsea in favour of joining German side RB Leipzig. The report claims that the Denmark international has emerged as a potential target for the Blues as they look to replace Nicolas Jackson, who looks set to leave the club before the end of the window. Harder, 20, had emerged as a target, but it is claimed that the Dane perceives Leipzig to be a better place to develop. Having joined Sporting from Danish side Nordzealand last summer, Harder scored 13 goals in 54 games during his debut season in Portugal, and has since netted once this season. Harder has just under 4 years remaining on his current contract with the Portuguese champions, but it appears that his future may lie away from Lisbon. Chelsea ready to hijack Liverpool deal. Chelsea are reportedly plotting a shock move to beat Liverpool to the signing of Crystal Palace captain Marc Guiu. Court Offside reports that the Blues have re-entered the picture as they feel there is a chance to stop the English centre-back from heading to Anfield. He is thought to be open to leaving Selhurst Park if his club can agree on a deal to sell him with his contract up next summer. Liverpool have held talks with Palace over a deal for Guiu. Although they failed with a £35 million bid for the England international on Saturday. The Eagles counter-proposed this offer by asking for £5 million in add-ons and a 10% sell-on clause. The delay in an agreement has opened the door for Chelsea to pounce amid the injury issues Enzo Maresca is dealing with in defence. The Italian tactician will be without Levi Colwill for a significant period, and he's made it clear he feels a new centre-back is required. Guiu began his career at Chelsea, progressing through the West Londoners' ranks before joining their senior team. But he was unable to secure consistent game time and opted to join Palace in the summer of 2021, where he has since grown into a leader for the South London side. The Eagles skipper was colossal in Oliver Glasner's FA Cup triumph last season as they booked their place in European competition. He was also excellent in a 1-0 win over Liverpool in the Community Shield earlier this month. Chelsea are said to have made an approach in recent days, but a deal for their former academy player is complicated. He is expected to depart Selhurst Park, whether that's this summer or next, and there's a good chance the Blues will rival Slot's Merseysiders for his signature if a deal isn't sorted by Monday's deadline. Worrying Liam Delap injury update. When Liam Delap went down injured against Fulham and had to be taken off, naturally, the Chelsea fans were left worried. Cole Palmer is already on the sidelines, with no clear date regarding his return. And now, another key player seems to be out for the foreseeable future. Initially, it was believed that it would take the Englishman 6 to 8 weeks to recover from his hamstring injury. But now, there is further bad news. 6 to 8 weeks was Enzo Maresca's estimation immediately after the match against Fulham. While that is a decent while, it is at least manageable, especially with international breaks. But now, there are fears that Chelsea could be without their summer signing for longer than that, although the full extent of it is not known yet. As reported by The Telegraph, Chelsea fear that the injury may rule Delap out for longer than initially thought. The striker requires another scan in the next 48 hours, which may rule him out for even longer than the predicted 6 to 8 weeks. The Blues play 6 games between the next 2 international breaks, but the current belief is that he will miss far more than just those. That's the last thing you want to hear about your players. Now, it remains to be seen what the extent of the issue is and how long exactly it will take for Delap to recover. Marc Guiu loan recall. Marc Guiu is set to make a very abrupt return to Chelsea, less than 4 weeks after he signed a season-long loan deal with Sunderland. Liam Delap's hamstring injury looks to be a serious one, so much so that the Blues are desperately seeking to bolster their attacking numbers before deadline day. But rather than sign someone anew, Enzo Maresca's side are looking to players already on the books. Nicolas Jackson's planned move to Bayern Munich looks to have been aborted at the 11th hour. It remains to be seen if he'll be back in the Chelsea fold, seemingly against the player's wishes, after the transfer window shuts. And now Guiu is on his way back to West London after just 2 substitute league appearances for the Black Cats. Bayern Munich make Nicolas Jackson decision. Football London understands that Bayern Munich have pulled out of a deal to sign Nicolas Jackson from Chelsea. The 24-year-old striker, who flew to Germany this weekend to undergo a medical and finalise a move to the Bundesliga champions, will return to West London. The Blues pulled the plug after Liam Delap suffered a hamstring injury during the 2-0 win over Fulham on Saturday afternoon. It's understood that Bayern have decided they'll focus on other targets ahead of the fast-approaching summer transfer window deadline. That's all for today from AG Chelsea TV. Thanks for watching, Blues fans. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be the first to catch the latest Chelsea news and updates. See you in the next video.